Yes, sir. I am back. I'm back, y'all. The GOAT has returned. Run that intro.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What?
And live in color.
Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of GQTV. And I am the star, your host, yours truly, the one and only, the GOAT. I am your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the great, the one and only GQ Jamal, y'all. And this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present, y'all. I hope everyone is having a good, happy Sunday. I hope everyone is just having a good day. I hope everyone's having a good week. Whether they're dealing with their own things going on with their life, I hope everyone's having a good week. I hope everyone's having a good summer. I'm having a good summer. I just took a little break, let my videos breathe. I took a little break. I just decided I just want to spend more time with my family, my wife, the kids, my family. I had other things going on with my life. I just thought I just need to take a break, take a step back, and just let my videos breathe. But now I'm back, fully recharged, and I'm back at it with the videos, y'all. Once again, thank you for tuning in by watching my videos. If you're a day one viewer or if you just happen to catch this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching my videos. I really appreciate it a lot. Yo, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my content. All of my content I've been putting in work for a couple of years now. Check out, just check out all my work. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. Yo, today I reviewed the show in my earlier episodes. In earlier episodes, I reviewed the show. I just thought we should just take a look at the Bernie Mac show. First of all, I just want to say rest in peace to the Mac man. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. Very, very, very hilarious comedian. He was one of my favorite comedians. One of my favorite comedians from the original Kings of Comedy. He was the best out of the four. Bernie Mac, man. Bernie Mac did not compromise his style of comedy with anybody. He was just true to himself. He was true to himself. Like, man, there's so much I could say about Bernie Mac, man. He really never had like a starring role in the movie, but except for like Mr. 3000, which that's a funny movie. Go check it out, Mr. 3000. I think I might review that movie in like later episodes, but today this episode is dedicated to Bernie Mac and the Bernie Mac show. But Bernie Mac, man, Bernie Mac never compromised his style. He really stole the show, stole the scenes from like the Def Comedy Gym. Like if you go back and watch his his notorious stand up from the Def Comedy Gym series. He really stole the show. He really stole the show. You understand? I ain't scared you, man. Bernie Mac. Every movie he was in, like if he was like a supporting character or like had like a 5 minute role, he really stole the show. Like He really stole the scene. Like Head of State is like a prime example. He was like a supporting. He had a supporting role, but he was funny. He was funny in that movie. But that's how you can describe Bernie Mac's like personality. Bernie Mac just really took over like scenes. That's all I'm going to say. But I did review the Bernie Mac show in early episodes. Go check it out. I just decided we should do another season by season review, like take a show and just review each season. But I'm going to review the first season of the Bernie Mac show. The Bernie Mac show is funny as hell. Funny as hell. One of the funniest shows of the 2000s. Like still to this day, I can still go back and watch the Bernie Mac show. It's in my top 5 favorite sitcoms of all time, like top 3, next to Martin and The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. The Bernie Mac show is number 3 on my top 3 favorite sitcom list. But today we're gonna talk about the Bernie Mac show. For those who don't know the Bernie Mac show, here's a quick rundown of the show. This is based on Bernie Mac's life. Sister was on drugs. He took on his sister's kids. I'm sorry. He took on his sister's kids. What happened was it was supposed to be he was supposed to take care of his sister's kids for like 6 months, and his brother like take care her kids for the next 6 months. But his brother like flee the scene, was nowhere to be found. So Bernie Mac took in her kids. This was Bernie Mac's like joke. This was his joke during his like stand up, like during this set. He would talk about her sister kids, how they would get on his nerves. I'm like, yo, Bernie Mac was all about tough love. Bernie Mac was all about tough love. He would set those kids straight. Like, like I'm not your parent, but I'll whoop your ass. Like, yo, that was Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was all about tough love. He did not care about feelings. Like, no, like you're gonna respect me. Bernie Mac was all about respect. He was all about respect. That's pretty much what the show's about. Season 1 of the Bernie Mac show. I remember having this DVD. I remember having this DVD when I was like 14, 15, high school. That was like one of the first DVDs I owned, the Bernie Mac show. This season was flawless. This season was flawless. It had me dying from episode 1 to the end of the season. Like every season, no, every episode didn't have a bad episode. It was funny, man. Like Bernie Mac was himself. So so the show takes place. The show takes place in California. I believe it's Los Angeles, somewhere in California. Bernie Mac, he's from Chicago. Bernie Mac originally from Chicago. So Bernie Mac plays himself. He plays himself. He's a comedian. He lives out in the suburbs. It was all about him and his wife Wanda. Like Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. Yeah, so they both live in California. Wanda, his wife, she works for AT&T. She works for AT&T, and Bernie, he plays himself. He's a big time comedian. So now he has to take care of his sister's kids. Going back, his sister's on drugs, so she can't take care of her kids. So Bernie took her kids under his wing. Man, these kids are bad as hell, man. These kids are so Vanessa, she's the oldest one. She's 13, she's dealing with teenage hormone, teenage, life as a teenager. Life as a teenager. She's moody, eighth grade, ninth grade, I believe. She's moody. She always give Bernie Mac sassy talk. Birdie, oh man, Birdie cannot stand Vanessa's like attitude. She always talks back to Bernie. She always has the last word. She like slams Uncle Bernie's door, back talks, bad mouth. You can see it in episode one. Bernie was like, listen here, I'm not trying to be your daddy, but I'll whoop your ass just like your daddy. And Vanessa comes back and says, good, and you could go to jail just like my daddy too. Oh, like, oh man, it's gonna be a long year. This is gonna be a long year for for Bernie, man. Bernie like Bernie like slams the door, not slams the door, but like punches the door, and Vanessa punches the door back, and Bernie Bernie punches the door like even twice as hard, and she does it like twice as hard as well. Bernie was like, "Don't come out, don't come out." I'm like, "I'm gonna knock you." He said, "I'm gonna knock you out to the white meat shows." Oh man, Bernie cannot stand these kids. Then so you got the oldest one, Vanessa. Then the second one, Jordan. Jordan. Jordan's like 8 or 9 years old in season one. Jordan. Jordan's like this. Jordan's a punk. Jordan's a punk. Crybaby punk. He just cries. He has asthma. He always be having these asthma attacks. But he's the one that gives Bernie Mac like the most like trouble. Like Bernie is always irritated with this kid. Jordan is a pest, man. Jordan be having these asthma attacks. Jordan be having these asthma attacks, and he be like eating his food and throwing up, and and Jordan don't even Jordan don't even play sports. Jordan doesn't even play sports. I think he's just a nerd. He's just a nerd. He plays chess, stuff like that. But yeah, that is Jordan. That is Jordan. Then of course, yeah, Brianna. Brianna's the 5 year old, the oldest, not the oldest. I'm sorry, the youngest. Brianna's the youngest. She's the angel. She gets away with everything. Brianna's just this, typical cute 5 year old that gets away with everything. So yeah, so those are the characters of the Bernie Mac show, and I'm going to talk more about the Bernie Mac show in a minute. I'm going to discuss the pros and cons. I'm going to discuss my top 5 favorite episodes of season one. But before that, make sure y'all go check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. Check out all of my content. I reviewed the Bernie Mac show in earlier episodes. Go check it. Go check it out. Go check that review out. I'm trying to figure out, have I reviewed a movie from Bernie Mac other than Friday, but yeah, this episode is dedicated to the Mac Man. Rest in peace to the Mac Man, Bernie Mac. So go check out all of my work. Subscribe to my channel. But now back to the Bernie Mac show. Who's the man? You're the man. Strong, healthy, black man. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Bernie Mac show. This show came out in 2001. So season one, this is the 2001 2002 season. This came out at the same time as my wife and kids. I watched the Bernie Mac show more than my wife and kids on its original run. Then once my wife and kids was over, I went back and watched it in syndication. But this was the Bernie Mac show at the time was my go-to show in the 2000s. I would watch it. It came on Fox. It came on Fox. Fox gave Bernie Mac a chance to do his thing. I'm glad we have five like great seasons from the Mac Man, from the Bernie Mac show. But now we're going to discuss my top five favorite Bernie Mac show episodes. This was hard. This was hard. Every episode was funny. Every episode was funny from episode one to there's 22 episodes in the season. This season, I'm going to give this a rating at the end, but this season was flawless. So this was hard trying to like discuss my top five favorite episodes, but I picked my five, and I might discuss some notable episodes from season one. But let's get into it. Number five, the pilot episode. This is the episode that started everything. The pilot episode. Like I said in the beginning, Bernie Mac, big time comedian, lives in California. He has to take in his sister's kids. His sister's on drugs. So this started off like Bernie Mac going to the airport. The three kids flew by themselves. I'm pretty sure they had someone showing them around, but it show it shows Bernie Mac his kid picking up her kids at the airport. And Bernie Mac was like, "Hey, it's your Uncle Bertie." Then Jordan just flat out just screamed like, "Ah!" Just screams and cried. And Bernie Mac, Bernie Mac was like, "What the hell? Like, what the hell was that? Like, what the hell was that?" You know, Bernie Mac is all about tough love. I'm like, "What the hell is this punk ass crying?" I'm like, "What?" So yeah, let's back up. In each episode of the Bernie Mac talks to America, kind of like how I'm doing right now. I'm talking in front of the camera. He just talking to America, telling America how like damn, like these kids are getting on my nerve, like these kids are getting on my nerve, like man, like America, America, I'm gonna kill one of these kids, like this kid's got me all this popular. I can't even say the word, like these kids got me all messed up. Like I'm gonna kill one of them kids. Like yeah, so Bernie Mac was just talking to America each episode the each episode starts off Bernie Mac talking to the camera, talking to America. But yeah, let's go back to the episode. Let's go back to the episode. So Bernie Mac picks up the kids, takes them to the donut shop, and Vanessa out the gate doesn't even like Bernie. Like, Vanessa just being sassy for no reason. Like, she's 13, 14, giving Bernie attitude, but Bernie Mac falls in love with a baby girl. Then yeah, so pretty much this episode just talks about. I mean, this episode it just talks about them they're adapting from being. I mean, they're from Chicago. The kids are from Chicago. They're from a rough neighborhood. Now they're moving from Chicago to L.A. to rich and lavish lifestyle now. So they're just adjusting. Vanessa hates it. She wants to go back to the hood. She wants to go back home. She misses her mom. Her and the mom are like this. Her and mom are like this. Then later in the episode, they meet Wanda. They meet Wanda. I think I think Jordan has an asthma attack. Jordan has an asthma attack. He pees on pisses himself at the store. Bernie Mac doesn't know what to do. Then later in that episode, him and Vanessa get into it. They have like they exchange some words. That was a pilot. So Bernie Mac is just adapting to being a father. Bernie Mac is adapting to being a father, and so that's pretty much what the pilot is about. So number 4 is the main event. So this episode is about Jordan. Jordan, Jordan. The kids pick on Jordan. He gets beat up by the kids. He gets beat up by a bully. Bernie Mac teaches him how to defend himself to a bully. Bernie Mac goes overboard. Actually, yeah, they both go overboard. So now Jordan is like going around beating up people. Jordan is Jordan is going around beating up people on the block. So Jordan's beating up everyone, and now Jordan met his match, and he gets beat up by this girl. He gets beat up by this girl. So he Jordan gets the taste of his own medicine. So that episode was funny as hell, and I forgot what boxer makes a cameo. I forgot what boxer makes a cameo, but yeah. And one thing about the Bernie Mac show, and pretty much almost every episode, there is a celebrity appearance, like a cameo appearance. So yeah, so that's number 4. Number 3, number 3 is handle your business. So Bernie Mac goes on a promo run, like he goes on the radio. He has a promo run. So he talks about how he's just dealing with being a parent now. So he talks about um his nieces and nephew. So he talks about the kids. So he pretty much air out all their dirty laundry. He pretty much air out all like he pretty much tell how he can't stand Jordan and how much of a sissy he is, and he pretty much like tells Vanessa's business about her and her mom and stuff like that. So everyone gets mad at him. Everyone gets mad at him, and then I think he comes back and talks about he wants to like sleep with Halle Berry or something like that. If he had a chance, he would sleep with Halle Berry. And I think Halle Berry makes an appearance. Halle Berry makes an appearance at the end of the episode. How how if Wanda dies, he would like go sleep with Halle Berry or something like that. Halle Berry like I think he has a dream, and Halle Berry attends the funeral. Oh man, that episode was hilarious. And so that's number 3. Number 2 is secrets and lies. Like, oh Lord, secrets and lies. Brady Mac, his friends call him one night, and they had tickets to see the Wizards game, see Michael Jordan. This is 2001, so Michael Jordan came back from like retirement, and he played for the Wizards for like a year or so. So so his friends had tickets to go see the Wizards, and I think earlier in that episode, Wanda wanted Bernie Mac to like attend a play or something like that, or no, not a play, like to go out to dinner with their coworkers or something like that. So yeah, so Bernie Mac chooses to go to the Wizards game. So he has to like come up with a lie or excuse. So he makes he makes Jordan fake an asthma attack. Jordan fakes an asthma attack. They both go to a Wizards game, and their bond like they have like their bond got stronger. So he tells Jordan like yo, you can't tell Wanda that we went to a Wizards game. So he had Jordan lie for him. So, Jordan starts having a conscience. Jordan's like 9 years old. Jordan is like 9 years old. He's like already having like a conscience. So Bernie's like, yo, you cannot tell Aunt Wanda that we went to a Wizards game. So so now Jordan goes crazy. He starts like cutting up Aunt Wanda's like apple tree or something like that, and he gets one of the gardeners fired. And Bernie Mac found out. So he using Bernie Mac's lie. Jordan's using Bernie Mac's lie to his advantage. It's like, oh yeah, like I t- Jordan's like, yo, I'll tell Aunt Wanda that you had me lie to go to a Wizards game. I was like, you little. Everybody's over here lying. Everyone's over here lying. Vanessa snuck off to a movie theater. To, Vanessa snuck off to see an R-rated movie. Bernie Mac said not to go to a movie, so Vanessa like told Aunt Wanda that I'm going to my friend's house, knowing damn well she's going to see an R-rated movie. And she's over here. I think Wanda lied. Bernie lied. Jordan lied. So everyone's over here lying except for her baby girl. But she did lie. She did lie, saying that she didn't like jump on. She didn't like break the bed because Bernie was like fixing the bed, and Bernie asked, baby girl, like, did you break the bed?" And she was like, "That wasn't me, Uncle Bernie." So yeah, so yeah, so that episode was like hilarious. That episode was hilarious. So we're gonna get into number one. We're gonna get into my favorite episode. This is probably my favorite episode of the whole series. This is my favorite episode from season one. If I were in Rich Man. So this episode, Bernie Mac, he tells dirty jokes. He tells your mama jokes. He tells dirty jokes. We all know that from Bernie Mac in real life and Bernie Mac in the show. So this episode starts off. I think Bernie and Aunt Wanda was like going over bills. They were like going over mail. I guess their phone bill was like high as hell. And and he was talking to Wanda saying, Vanessa thinks Vanessa thinks we have all the money in the world. He was saying she thinks we're country time rich, old man rich, or something like that. And he proceeds to say, "Nah, we're just nigger rich. We're just nigger rich." Baby girl is like in the back of the corner. She overhears Aunt Wanda and Bernie's conversation. So she goes to school. She goes to preschool saying, "Oh, Uncle Bernie said I'm nigger rich." So the teacher gets pissed. The teacher calls up Uncle Bernie, how people from daycare do it. Like when their kids get in trouble, they gotta call the parent. So Bernie has a conference with the teacher. The teacher is concerned about the language that Brianna is using at school. We cannot have her saying this kind of language at daycare. Bernie is like pretty much restricted of the stuff he has to say around the house. So it's like hard for him to like express his feelings. During this episode, Jordan like pisses Bernie off. He like puts a dent. He puts a dent on Bernie's car. I don't know why Bernie parked. I don't know why Bernie parked next to a fire hydrant. Hey, that's on him. That's on him. So Jordan opened up the door. Jordan opens up the door, puts a dent Bernie's truck or a van or whatever. Bernie gets pissed. I'm like, Jordan, I swear, I better not see a dent on my car. I'm gonna smash your fingers like I. He was just going off. He called them a stupid little beetle. He's like, man, how can you not see? Like, how can you not see the door next to the fire hydrant with the big pop bottle glass that you have? Like, then he proceeds to say, Jordan, you make me so daggone mad. I just want to wring your neck, you little stupid little beetle. Then the teacher overhears, the teacher overhears him saying this to this kid. And here comes baby girl like, hi, Uncle Bernie. And the teacher was like, stupid little beetle. We're like in the middle of the episode. Bernie's like, he can't say anything. So he takes Brianna and Jordan to the store, and Brianna's over here fighting with Jordan about the can like I want like they're over here fighting about some candy. And Bernie is like Bernie I know Bernie wanted to whip them kids, but he's like, nah, like he can't say anything. He can't say anything. Now you got this one parent over here just looking at him for like for no reason. Like she's just over here looking like, are you gonna discipline them kids? And Bernie just snaps. Bernie just snaps on her like, yo, what are you looking at? Like, yeah, I'm sitting in line at the 12 item line. Look, you have like 20 items. Like you over here staring at me. Like Bernie goes off in this episode. Like this episode was funny as hell. So now the social worker. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the word. That's the word. Social worker. Chewy the social worker. He's having meetings with Bernie, discussing like you cannot say certain words around your kids, around the kids. So now, so yeah, so Bernie's like watching. He's like watching what he says in front of the kids. So now they all have this like group discussion. Chewy, Bernie, Vanessa, Jordan, Brianna. They're like sitting on the couch. Bernie just looking at them like, man, I'm about to snap. Like I'm about to snap. Like I'm about to snap. Like say something. I'm about to pop off. I'm about to fire off on one of you kids. So Bernie's just like sitting on the chair like this, like like it's like so much tension going around the room. And finally, he asks Chewie, like, can I say this? Can I say this? So then all hell breaks loose. Bernie just goes off, like, he goes off on the kids. Like, he says to Jordan, like, yeah, Jordan, I'm talking to you. Like, I should have put a dent on your head the same way you put a dent in my car. Like, can I say this, Chewy? Like, can I say that, Chewy? Then Vanessa, so Vanessa says to Vanessa that, like, sometimes I just want to grab you by your hair and just swing you around or something like that. He says to Brianna, like, yeah, baby girl, you're just 5 years old. When you're 6 years old, when you're 6 years old, you're gonna be right right along with them. Like I'm gonna give you the Bernie Mac two piece. He says you never had a Bernie Mac two piece. Like you never had a good old ass with me. He said to them kids, said to the kids, you never had a Bernie Mac two piece. Like you won't feel the second one, the first one to knock you out. I was like, oh man, this man's going off in this episode. This I'm telling you, this is like the funniest episode of the Bernie Mac show. This episode had me in tears. I'm trying to like hold back my tears right now because this episode was funny as hell. Like still to this day, I'm telling you, if you never seen the Bernie Mac show, go check it out. Like go watch season one. Season one is hilarious. Like from episode one to the very last episode, the season was just perfect. Perfect. Like not too many shows had a perfect season, but season one of the Bernie Mac show is just flawless. The show premiered in 2001 on Fox. It had 5 seasons. It had 5 seasons. And this show is really underrated. This show is really underrated. Bernie Mac held nothing back. He did not compromise his style of work, his style of comedy to anyone. It's like you either love Bernie Mac or you don't. Like I don't understand anyone that doesn't like Bernie Mac because he's just one of the he was the realest like comedian like of all time. Like he did not sugarcoat stuff. He did not bite his tongue for anybody. He did not compromise. It's like you either love him or you don't. And from his peers, everyone had nothing but nice things to say about Bernie. Man, it just sucks that he was gone too soon. I think Hollywood overworked him. He was working too much and he got sick and it just passed. That's pretty much the Bernie Mac show. If you never seen the Bernie Mac show, go check it out. It's on Hulu. It's on like multiple streaming sites, but go check it out. If you love the Bernie Mac show, drop a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what was your favorite episode of the Bernie Mac show. Who was your favorite character? Drop some comments, show some love. Um, if you hate the Bernie Mac show, let me know in the comments section. Let's talk about it. But I want to I want to say thank you to everyone who took the time to watch this video. If you made it far through this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Check out all of my work. I reviewed the Bernie Mac show in previous episodes. Check out all of my work. Um, check out my work. Drop some comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it if you do. More content is coming in the future. If you love these season by season reviews, like I did in the past, I did Martin, I did The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, I did a season, I did 2 seasons of the Wayans Brothers. I will get to season 3 soon. If you love what I'm doing with the season by season reviews, drop a comment down below. More content is coming soon. Check out the Retro Brothers starring my my boy 100 Grand, Rich Man Z. Check out the Retro Brothers on Spotify. Check out our content. If you have any shows, movies, cartoons, anything you want me to react to, review, drop a comment down below. I'm going to say this in every video. A closed mouth do not get fed if you do not comment. So drop them comments. Like, it's that simple. It's that easy. Drop a comment. I would love to review, react to anything you want me to do. Thank you again for tuning in, checking out my live videos. Doing live videos is not easy. No script, but I really enjoy reviewing shows that I love and just good quality content, good quality shows and movies. So more content is coming soon. I'm about to hop off this live. And until next time, this is GQTV, and I am your boy, your host, yours truly, the star, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am GQ Jamal. Until next time, everyone, peace.
What? Go crazy on them. I see why they hating on you. Go crazy on them. I wanna put a